Hello, my friends. Today we'll continue to talk about the Spring Cloud Function, but today we are going to deploy and run it at AWS, at Amazon Web Service. Last video we learned about Spring Cloud Function, the basics. We create a simple application and run it locally, and you learn that Spring Cloud Function is provider agnostic. We wrote code that didn't rely on anything about the provider. You could deploy it at AWS, which it's what we are going to do today, but you could also deploy it at other clouds such as Azure or Google Cloud, etc. Okay, let's go step by step. Let's create a jar for AWS. We'll need three main steps: include libraries, add a handler class, and change our build.gradle. Okay, we are going to start with our application the simplest way, receiving an input as a string and also an output as a string. Okay, let's go to our project. We are here at build.gradle. We're going to include a couple of dependencies. Okay, we will need to include this one, which first one is adapter, and the other ones are for you to learn at AWS. We have an adapter for AWS. Okay, and then we are also going to include another class, a class called handler, new Java class. This class is required by Spring, by AWS. It extends request handler. This is adapter, string input, string output. Okay, that's it. This class is empty. It's just for requirement for AWS. Okay, let's see what else we need to do. We also need to include we need to build a fat jar, also known as shadow jar. What is this? This is a jar with all of its dependencies within it for it to be deployed and run standalone. Okay, we use a plugin for this. This one, you have this on the references. Oops. Okay, to include version. We will need to generate a manifest with main classes. Put it here. Extend the jar task for it to create a manifest. Main class. Now our main class is this application class. We need to inform this one on the jar for the for AWS to know where is the main class, where is the main method. It needs this information to know where they can find this. This is the main magic, public static void main. And we also need to extend our shadow jar task. That plugin includes this task shadow jar. I'm going to put AWS on the name of the generated jar so that we know. And I'm also going to exclude some dependency. Exclude. Need to exclude the Spring Cloud Function Web dependency. Well, and then I think we are good to go. Let's hit Gradle clean. Okay, shadow jar. Okay, let's deploy it at AWS. I'm going to upload it to an S3 bucket. Here we have S3 buckets. Just we are going to just use the defaults here. Just next, upload. Okay, and wait a little bit for it to upload. S3 buckets is just a place to store static files. Yes, this is it. And now we are going to create a function. We would use the defaults from author from basic scratch, a name, call it Java Spring Cloud Function, runtime Java 8, create function. Just wait for it to be created. And yes, that's it, we created. Now we are going to specify the S3 bucket. This is the S3 bucket, the handler. It specified the full class name of the handler, which is this one here. Also here I put an environment variable of the main class. Main class. Okay, all our defaults are okay, save it. Okay, let's test it with a simple string. Simple string. Let's call Jane. Let's say hello to Jane. Oops. Didn't save it. Event name simple string. hit create. Yes, created. Now let's test it. Okay, execution succeed hello Jane correctly. It took less than 5 seconds. Okay, I know it's not that fast for if the user if this is a synchronous user case, but you see it's running on AWS, and you have all the advantages of the function as a service. It wasn't that hard, and that's it. Okay, we'll commit this code. We have already deployed and run and tested at AWS. Now we are going to play a little bit with what we have done. We're going to change the input and output. Okay, let's go back to our code. I'm going to add a log to this function. Let's work with a map. Okay. Let's log it. Change this. Need to change it here. This one. Okay, we have a shadow jar. Let's upload it to our bucket again. Okay, it's uploading. This was the last deploy. Let's deploy the new one. Okay, successfully changed the test case. This one was just a simple string, and now I want a simple map. Simple map. Okay, this is a JSON name. Save it, create. Okay, it worked as expected. Great. You see, it receives hash map. We received an JSON that it was transformed to a hash map, and then inside the application returned that hash map, and that's it. So far so good. Let's commit it. Okay guys, now we are still on the change input output. Let's go to using custom input output. Here I just included a custom type for input, this one, a custom type for output, this one, and changed the code to deal with this custom type. And now I'm going to change the handler also to deal with this custom type, input and output. Okay, let's build. Upload to S3. Okay, uploaded. Oops. Update it here. Save. Okay, we're going to use the same simple map that could be received as a map and also as a custom class. Let's see, let's test it. And it worked. You can see here that it used our custom class here, and everything went fine. That's great. So we are going to finish this, our references also on the description of this video. We have this code on GitHub. This one is on the branch AWS. And thanks for our supporters, Leaf Agriculture. Join us at our site. See you, bye bye.